We live. We're here.
We outside. We outside.
We
Yep,
outside.
y'all.
Catch me
Yep.
outside. How about that?
How about
Yeah.
that? What
I
up,
hate when they
people?
say we outside though.
We outside though. What
Well,
up
it's
That's
though?
exactly what they say. I hate when they say that.
we're coming to you live from Mets Incorporation as they destroy the Giants.
Relax, man. Relax,
Oh,
relax,
they're playing
relax.
the Giants.
Relax,
Absolutely,
B. Relax. We're not doing that today.
absolutely. Pete
All right.
Alonso
No,
hit his Pete Alonso hit his league-leading 10th home run today in only 21 games played, the most ever by a Met at this point.
Wow.
I just want to say fuck the cheating
Ooh.
ass Mets.
Oh, here you
I,
Exactly. They do
go.
be cheating though.
Whatever.
What's the name had something on his glove, didn't he?
It was sweat and they call it like resi,
Even
but
though
like
I'm with him,
you gotta have it.
the
It's gotta be.
umpires, the ref or the umpire saw him do whatever, and he still got
Yeah,
the
no,
glove
you
bogus.
can't. You still can't put it on your finger, even though it's natural sweat and residue from the glove. You can't. You still can't use it per se, even though it's a natural combobulation, as I would call it.
Yeah, he said that the umpire was right there looking at him while he was doing
And they
it.
said it
Jaw,
happened to the Yankees the week prior, but that
Jaw,
cat didn't get suspended. Yeah,
Jaw. You motherfuckers in New York is cheap. All right.
whatever.
They
That's
all are.
hey,
So,
that's gonna
Zari,
be a
what you say? It's a natural subscription?
subscription. Natural subscription.
I see them Cubs beat the dog shit out of the Dodgers, 13-0.
Yeah,
I
and their
like that
best
score.
pitcher got smashed.
I like that
Yeah.
score.
Cy Young candidate too, but it's a long season. They play the games, but
Phillies win. That's
what y'all
all that
want to talk
matters.
about this Atlanta, this first hoop game?
Yeah, man.
ATL.
Atlanta won their first home game, so
How you doing,
they
Dennis?
trying to even it up.
Dennis, do it for me real quick, man.
Oh, man.
Do it for us. Do it
It
Ice
was
for
tray,
us.
cold out
man.
there, wasn't it?
Ice
It was
tray was
cold
out
out
there
Trey,
there.
doing his
baby.
thing.
Nice
That shit was
trade.
cold,
Let's,
dude.
that boy had. Let's see what he had. A boy had 32 points,
Woo.
6 rebounds, 9 assists.
Oh,
I didn't realize he had that much.
Yep. And his boy,
Wow.
Murder Murray, had
that's what they
25
call him?
points.
Murder Murray?
That's what I call him. He like that though. Right over
I
here.
like that. Yeah, I might still have him.
Murder Murray got 25, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists.
That's what they need, though. But Clinton Capella came to play too as well. So
Yep, he had 10 and 11.
yeah, so that's what they needed.
So it looks like Atlanta had
City
7 players in double figures,
City
bro.
Day came
Hmm.
through.
That's a lot. They almost had the
But
starting 5 in double figures,
Oh,
except
shit.
Collins only had 8 points. Everybody
What's
else,
up? What's
Big
up, BJ?
Jizzle, Big Jizzle in the house.
I'll be
everybody
seeing
else
BJ in a
had.
couple hours, man. He be coming through.
what's up?
Coming through in
Oh,
a
it's
couple
BJ.
hours.
I'm sorry, BJ still up.
But then Boston has 6 players in
Oh, he
double
said
figures.
Brown going for 60.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, right.
You don't even believe that.
No, he ain't going for 60. I don't even think he gonna get 35.
Yeah, I don't know. If
Whew.
he do,
Everybody keeps
they
saying
gonna
he gonna get
lose.
40.
If LeBron has to get 40, they lost.
Right.
He's not gonna get 35. But I think he gonna dunk on what you call him, bro?
Silly Dilly.
Yeah, he gonna dunk on Dylan. I ain't calling him Silly Billy. I call him Prince.
Yeah.
Lakers gonna win by 40. Yeah, all right. You gonna swim in the lake of Minnesota saying some shit like that.
Lakers gonna win by 40. Wow. All
Lakers
right,
ain't beating Big Memphis. Big Memphis right now practicing in UCLA right now, baby.
right now, Black
Then it looks like
Is
Tatum.
New
one pop
York.
playing?
New
Tatum went
York had
off.
a field day.
They don't need one
We
clock to
got
beat the
you. We ain't
Lakers.
got to screenshot you. You on wax, baby.
New York had a field day today against the Cavs.
Yeah, they blew him out.
Yeah, it
And
was
New
a home
York,
game.
it looks like Cleveland got no help from the bench. Not a single player in double figures. Okoro has 7 points. They
Oh,
had 14 points off the bench.
damn, not even Karis LeVert.
Karis LeVert started today.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Casanova.
He has 17, but they had 14 points off the bench.
Yeah, Karis LeVert is my man. I like him a lot. He could be a
So
sixer
Hey, do you
too.
know how he's related to Gerald Levert? Whose son is he?
Levi's.
Levi?
Levi Levert.
No, that's Levi Stubbs. I'm thinking of yeah.
This boy BJ
Maybe
said
maybe he with one of Levert's.
he said 32
He's related
points
to
at the
Gerald.
second half. Whole team
Cass
soft as
Levert is
mush.
related to
You
Gerald
talking
for
about
real?
BJ?
Talking about the Knicks, probably the Cavs, probably.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's
I
Matter
don't
of
definitely.
know.
fact, I can double check that. Let's see, second
I think
half.
he's saying that LeBron gonna have 32 and a half.
Certified player Derrick Rose.
Derrick
Derrick
Rose
Rose
one
balled out?
point,
Yeah,
but
they had
yeah,
32 points in the first half.
Oh, he said Cavs,
Yeah, at the half. He's right. At the half.
Oh, they had it at halftime?
Yeah,
that's
32
Sam
points.
Schwartz for you. He got all the updates. Sam Schwartz.
Appreciate, you know what I'm
Derrick
saying?
Rose, the legend, is still out
That's the
there, baby.
source. Sam
The
Sports is
legend,
the source.
the legend
Sam
is still
Schwartz.
out
There you
there.
go.
And
The
I'm
network,
down with
baby.
I'm down with Samantha Sports.
No. It's Sam Schwartz.
Oh my bad.
Hey.
We don't know who Samantha is.
You know you got your nemesis is over there, man.
Hmm.
Hey, so do y'all think Trigger Trey still could be close to Curry's record?
But the 3-pointers, yeah, he gonna get it.
Hey, we grinding, baby. We grinding.
Hey, he got to play. He got to play a long time.
with you, BJ.
Yeah,
We
he going
grinding.
to. It's gonna take him another 12 years to catch it, but he gonna get it.
He don't shoot as many threes as Curry though, in my opinion.
This year he
No,
stopped. I don't know why.
Nah, it ain't about
he
being
gonna
untouchable.
need at least
It's
3.
about if you check there. If you check, matter of fact, if we can
He gonna
check,
need,
if we can check where they're at year to date right now, I guarantee you Curry has way more 3-point shooting shots
but
taken.
he gonna need at least 300 in a season, 3 seasons in a row.
He's only untouchable because he shot the most by far.
But yeah, but Trey, he just don't shoot him like he used to. Like his first 3 years, that boy was throwing them up.
Right.
I love Trey Young.
I don't know why. All right, he says, all right, Mets up. All right,
I don't
whatever.
know, for some reason he make me want to.
Oh yeah, I'm watching right now, baby. Pete Alonso, I just said it earlier, league leading 10th home run
Hey,
in 21 games, baby.
watch your mouth when you talk about them Giants, man.
Hey, y'all up 4-0. Is it a no hitter or no?
Nah, it ain't no hitter.
No hitter, you so disrespectful. What you mean no hitter?
Sometimes I gotta ask, man.
No, it ain't no. Boy, it's the Giants.
Hey, a perfect game. Hey, a perfect game got destroyed today. The Yankees were getting. No, it wasn't the Yankees. It was the Cubs and Dodgers. The Dodgers were getting perfect gamed, if that's a perfect saying. This is how the shit got broken up. The dude hit a little squabbler, into the infield. The pitcher ran to it. The catcher ran to it, and they ran into each other. Perfect game gone. They gave the dude a hit.
Hey, BJ said, what about them Orioles?
The Orioles, they got a good farm system.
I got them. I actually preseason I picked them to make a wild card and get the 7th spot. So it's going to be tough in that division with the Yankees, Blue Jays, and with Tampa Bay doing what they're doing. Yeah, I got work to do.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling the hat over there, J. Will. That's a nice hat.
This is about basketball. Hey, when you talking about ever since you talking about my Mets, Adam, we've been putting hands on people, cuzzo. I love it. That's what we do, baby.
That's why he need to stop talking. Exactly why he needs to stop talking.
But we
Same
get
thing
back
I
to the
told Trisha Joy. Trisha Joy want to keep talking about fucking Jimmy Butler. I said, you ain't gonna leave Jimmy Butler alone. I said he gonna put up 40 tomorrow.
That's gonna be a good one.
Jimmy gonna put up 40 tomorrow.
But there is a game going on right now. Denver's up 111-104 with 3 minutes left. Of course, the Joker with a triple-double. Looks like Gobert has a double-double.
He said the Orioles are exciting, just don't have pitching depth.
Nah, that's true. Very true.
Up,
but this game ain't over yet. But all five starters for Denver in double figures.
Yeah, what's the rumor? What's the rumor, BJ?
Not the rumor.
He said he got the rumor report.
Right.
What's the rumor, BJ?
All right, so tomorrow. Then, what about your boy? Joel.
Joel Embiid, he's not gonna be there tomorrow.
What's wrong with the man? So we got the rumor. Ravens trade Lamar to Texans for the number 2 pick and get AR-15. Do you take it?
I'll take it if I'm the Ravens at this point because it's a fucking soap opera. I wouldn't want to because I'm a high on Lamar.
I'm gonna have to pay Rashad if that's true. Fuck that. I'm gonna have to pay Rashad if that's true. Fuck that. But if I'm the Texans,
no. Why take AR-15? I'm taking either CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, whichever one is there.
Good job, Dalton.
I'm not taking AR-15. Hell no. Why would I take another project?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a more NFL ready. I like AR-15, but Baltimore fans, they're not starting over with a project. You gotta get a quarterback that's NFL ready, bro. If that happens,
if the Texans get Lamar, that ain't bad.
Oh,
do they have to? What pick do they give up though, BJ? I need to know. They give up the second,
2.
but they give up another one next year though. They got to give up 2 picks though, right?
Right.
I don't know about that, bro.
That's the whole exclusive tag is for. You got to give up 2 first rounders.
Oh, you do got to give up 2? Ooh.
You got to give up 2 first rounds. I think that number 2 pick is.
They're not giving them.
No, I wouldn't give up 12 either.
They talking about.
I would do it differently. I would give them 12, and I would keep 2.
I don't know if Baltimore would do that. That's why
they talking about the Texans going to get Trey Lance.
They got to get 2 first rounds.
Oh, they said that.
Mm-hmm.
But what?
That's what the exclusive tag is. You got to give them 2 first rounds.
Yeah, I think they get Lamar with the 12. They definitely take a receiver or a tight end. His blanket. They might take Kincaid at 12 if they get Lamar.
They're gonna have 2 tight ends. They have working 2 tight ends joint.
Mm-hmm. That's Lamar's game right there.
Dennis, what about Trey Lance in Houston?
Trey Lance in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what y'all think? Hey Jay, what you think about that, man?
I'm not giving y'all the second of the 12.
Nah, he go cheaper. He won't give it. They won't give the second pick.
Jay, you good with that?
I'll give y'all the second round pick for it.
I think so.
But Jay will. Now that you know that Purdy might not or probably won't play, why would you want to be ready?
He ain't gonna be ready.
I mean, that's why they got Sam Darnold.
That's what I was about to say. They got Sam Darnold.
Damn.
Is that saying a lot?
That's crazy, dude. If Sam Darnold ends up being the starter and this shit happen and they ball, that's gonna be insane. If you can really put any quarterback in that damn system.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so Mets fan who's a Niner fan, he was like, Trey Lance,
I got one that's even crazier for y'all that nobody thought about in a while.
Oh boy.
What if this shit with the Jets and the Packers don't go through? And what if the 49ers pull the plug and go get Aaron Rodgers?
That's rumors.
You think he got what they got what it takes to give us?
I think he'll take the pay cut for it.
No, it ain't no pay cut. It's just the compensation.
They'll give up that first.
The money is the money.
They'll talk about first round picks in San Fran. They give that shit up.
I think.
So Jay, do you want to trade Trey Lance?
Yeah, you trade him. I think you would still trade Trey Lance to the Texans. You would trade Trey Lance to the Texans. This is all going on draft day. You would trade Trey Lance to the Texans, and you would sit back and wait to see what the Jets going to do because the Jets pick going to come up. I think it's either 14th or 12th, something or somewhere 12. Around there. It's in the team. It's not 12, but it's in the team. Now the Packers are ass against the wall. You can sit there and play hard to get all you want to, but shit, you got to keep that $50 million.
Right.
So you better take what we giving you or else.
Obviously, they don't care. I hear what you're saying. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Get them up out of here. But,
right.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of Trey, but I also see they're trying to play what they play Purdy for the next 4 years or 3 years before they, you know what I'm saying, really bread him out.
I don't think y'all got that.
Were they in the same draft or was Purdy after?
No, Purdy was the next year.
He said, "No way am I playing Sam Darnold if Brock is missing time."
That's what I say. That's my opinion too. I can't do it. I mean, as bad as you can, like I said, you can throw any quarterback in there.
That defense, man.
I don't know. I think Sam Darnold might be drawing the line to that theory.
Hey, that defense is crazy.
See, you got to think about it. Like Garoppolo, I mean, them dudes turn the ball over, but like Darnold's a turnover machine. You got to manage the game on that team.
Right.
Darnold, I don't think he can do
He
that.
worse than Garoppolo?
Oh, heck yeah. Absolutely.
Garoppolo just gave him up doing clutch, like doing.
I would take Garoppolo in a heartbeat over Darnold.
Darnold. I ain't really watched Darnold play like that though.
And Darnold's terrible.
You know, I've been on his ass since day one when he came out too, man. Him and Rosen.
All right, so like Dennis said, say Jets don't take the deal. You think they just stuck with Zach? What's his name? Zach?
Hell no. They going to plan B. They got a plan B, believe me.
Think so?
Well, they might get Trey Lance.
And they agree say because he from the organization.
They might get Trey Lance.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Same draft, Zach Wilson.
Right. But that'd be a good QB battle for the.
That won't be no battle, Dennis.
I think it will make what you call work hard. Zach Wilson. I don't think he gonna start.
No, he working hard, Dennis. He working hard. Well, you ain't good. You just ain't good.
He said he taking RG3 or Cam before
he working hard, bro.
Dang, boy, Darnold is some trash.
So what's the hold up then for the Jets and Rodgers? I mean, what's the hold
Green Bay. Well, it's
the compensation from what I'm hearing.
So Green Bay won a certain pick,
right?
And I guess Jets is like, nah, we giving you this. I just heard that the next year's pick is supposed to be a second round this year and a first round next year. If he plays,
then I gotta take over that $50 million. Kiss mine.
Right.
We taking some, man. I mean,
if y'all taking some of it, then all right.
We have to take some of it. I don't know if it's gonna be next year, but I know we taking a hit this year. It's gonna be dead. Yeah, we got to. We the dumb ones that made that that made that contract.
Right.
Hey, B, what about your Bucks, man? We want to hear from a real fan other than Buck Flair.
He don't talk about his Bucks.
Well, he's a Bucks fan? Oh, wow.
Yeah, AB's a Bucks fan. He don't like nothing in Philly.
He said the Packers are greedy. Jets can wait the Packers out. Packers will be forced to pay Rodgers and keep him or just give him away for free. No,
you know what the thing is?
You can't give him away for free. He's just gonna have to retire.
Let me just say this. With this Minnesota team, they need a point guard. Mike Conley too old. They need a young point guard with some dog in it. Like, it'll be nice if they could get Damian Lillard, but they don't have nothing to give up for Damian Lillard.
Right.
But they need a point guard. They need somebody to get in there and set up the offense and get Anthony Edwards more involved. Because he is not involved in this offense.
What is it? Edwards is a 2, right?
Yeah. Like, they tried to get Rudy Gobert involved, and I thought that shit was dumb. I ain't gonna say. I just thought that shit was dumb. You gotta make your offense go through Cat, but don't forget about Anthony Edwards.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. They gotta get a point guard.
So is Embiid missing tomorrow, or are you playing?
Yeah, Embiid ain't playing. He got an ankle sprain.
Oh, it's an ankle sprain.
Yeah.
A bad one? Is it just
he came down? He came down bad on his ankle. He played through the rest of the game with it. He just ain't playing tomorrow.
There you go, Czar.
What? Oh. He thought I took a shot at him? I didn't even say that.
Hey, B, man.
It's all good, man. Your history, I mean, we can go there. Your history ain't nowhere near
1865, beloved. That means you type that, beloved.
Right. It don't matter, man. But yeah, man. Come on, man. It's no contest. Cowboy Bucks franchises, bros. You can take that Tom Brady Super Bowl that y'all lucked up that he went to y'all squad. Y'all back in the depths, and not only that, just season to season, just success, division titles, and dude, y'all don't even do y'all like show up like every 10 years, bro. Come on, man. And I remember in the 80s when y'all was like the epitome of purgatory in the NFL. Come on, bro. Steve DeBerg and all that. Come on, man.
I don't think AP was alive.
You can't go up against a Cowboy fan with that stuff. You gotta at least be a Patriot, a Niner, a Steeler, or something.
Hold on.
I'm a Packers too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on, man.
What the Packers got to do with all this?
The history, y'all ain't got it, bro.
What you mean? We up there too. We can talk. Packer fans can talk.
No, they can. They can.
Talk about having two Hall of Fame quarterbacks back to back, and only got two Super Bowls.
Hey, it's more than what y'all got.
You're right. You're right. You lucky
Nick Foles got a statue though.
Hey, he can have a statue. I'll take those rings.
And we showing up this year though, AB. I feel it. I really feel it.
Oh, Mets fan had a question. He said, "All right, hold on. This is for AB. I mean, it's for
feel it this year, man. We getting too close, man."
All right, he asked. Let me get it. Oh, he said, should playoff performance, should they include playoff performance for the MVP?
No. So regular season, we've had a regular not at all.
Because now they got the
regular season has to the regular season has to meet
and the Larry
right. The regular season has to meet.
Ain't nobody nobody care about y'all 4 Super Bowls. We was winning championships before they were Super Bowls too. Don't forget that, player. We beat y'all for one of them. Don't forget that either, all right?
Rashad, come up on here, man.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, Rashad got to come here and talk about
I forgot about that playoff award. I forgot about the playoff awards.
Nah, you got to.
They got awards for that. They got the
regular season has to mean something, bro. You can't do that. You just make
Larry Bird and what's the shit called? Larry Bird and Magic Johnson Award, the MVPs of playoffs. Hell, they making awards every year. This year we got the motherfucking most clutch player award.
Right.
Oh, the first time this year?
First time I heard of it.
Yeah, me too. Who won a scoring?
Embiid. That was easy.
Oh, he won a scoring and he won MVP?
Oh, y'all got 13 of them things. Nice.
Yeah, 13, baby. 13, man.
I don't know how many
those are.
What are you saying? Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm glad you brought that up. If you remember, so hold on. So this is a good point. So if you remember, again, I can't remember the year, but it was the year the Warriors were the 8 seed with Baron Davis, them, I believe, and the Mavericks were the number 1. And I remember I had a straight up bet on it because I'm just going with odds. 1 versus 8, I'm taking Dallas. And the Warriors beat them, and they announced the MVP so late that Dirk, when he went to accept the award, he looked embarrassed, like he didn't even want to accept it because they were embarrassed. They lost in the first round as a 1 seed. That's why they kind of changed when and how they do the voting and when they announce it because of that. But yeah, no. Regular season award. Votes are supposed to be in after that last regular season game. It's a regular season award. That's why they have a finals MVP.
But they used to didn't give it out until the second round.
We believe you, baby. You know it.
Right.
Remember, they used to didn't give it out to the second. They used to give it to them on the court. They stopped doing that. Remember that?
Right.
They used to give it to them on the court.
But that one stuck out a lot because Dirk it looked like he. I'm telling y'all, it's probably on YouTube. You go watch it. It just looked like damn, we got beat. I don't want to accept this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's only happened. I don't know how many times the 8 has beat a 1, but especially from that time on, it hadn't happened often. I think it was like twice. I know the Nuggets beat the Supersonics with Gary Payton, Chris Jackson, and Mutombo. And them beat the Sonics when Mutombo was on the ground with the ball, laying down with the ball. And then I think that may have been it, but like that don't happen. So when they gave him the MVP, it didn't even feel right. But like I said, it's a regular season award, and he deserved it. A regular season award, he deserved it. So that's my take on it. You know what I mean?
For some reason, I think Steve Nash got one of them awards, and he got kicked out as well. I might be wrong with that.
First round, maybe. But I don't think he was a 1 seed, though.
I think he lost to the Lakers. Maybe he won a 1 seed.
No, he definitely won a 1 seed.
Oh, yeah. About to switch gears real quick. My bad. What do y'all think about those 5 players that got suspended for the gambling policy?
Isn't that Jameson Winston? Isn't he involved in that?
No. It was another Jameson
Williams.
Oh,
okay.
That
was the receiver for Detroit Lions, the rookie from last year.
Oh yeah.
Very, very promising rookie, man. That's crazy, bro.
But I saw the report when I was at work, so I really didn't get a chance to like really get into it.
That's Detroit for you, man. But the rule is stupid, right? Like, I mean, they should have learned from Ridley though, but I don't know how is they getting caught.
Right. Yeah, you got me.
Using their own phone. That's how they getting caught. Ain't nobody got no burner phones no more.
Right.
They using their own phones, own names, and own accounts. Yeah, send the money in.
That's crazy. No, not all of them got suspended for the whole year. I think only like one or two.
Jameson Williams only got suspended for 6 games.
That's the Lions dude, right?
Yeah, that's the wide receiver.
Man, I wish he got suspended for the whole thing because we played him, but
ain't that some shit?
You said what are they bet? They betting on the games,
right?
Which is stupid.
Supposed to get your cousin phone on his account. You're supposed to bet on the game. What are you supposed to do?
Right.
Well,
and you don't even cash app no money to him. You give him money cash. That's how you do it. You don't cash app him nothing.
Damn, Dennis, it sound like you've been there before.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I think it's the football games.
Don't do nothing to criminalize yourself. I know it's easier because you can just hit the cash app button. No, you go there with cash.
Is it the football games that they betting on?
Yeah, it gotta be.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that is straight cash, homie, for Sheezy. Greasy.
It's like an old school drug deal, man. Listen, y'all got to know what y'all getting yourselves into. You want to gamble? Straight cash, homie. You cannot be traced.
Yeah, if it's major, hit me on my pager.
If it's man, what they get sent to?
And for those players, hold up, my old school shit. And for those players that got caught out there gambling, thought it was easy, thought it was gonna be sweet, stick a quarter in your ass. You played yourself.
You don't know nothing about Big Daddy Kane, bro.
Hey, that's what we saying, Nick. It's a stupid rule. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Stick a quarter in your ass. You played yourself.
You don't know nothing about Big Daddy.
Because I could see if they bet it on if he bet on Lions games, but still, you supposed to bet on yourself.
If he betted it,
right?
He betted it. Betted it.
If he bet on the Lions game, he might as well. I bet on myself too.
I ain't betting on myself. If I'm out there playing, I'm using Josh's phone. Then I'm gonna bet on myself. Straight cash, homie.
Right. Straight cash, homie.
I know, but I don't. Has that always been a rule?
Hey, Mets fan, we ain't holding up. In ninth inning, we up 4-0. We trying to put some more runs across the board.
Yeah, we can change sports again. So all right, you don't want to hear about nothing about that. Hey, so
let me put this Giants game on.
Bases loaded in the ninth inning, baby. Let's go.
They about to go up.
So there was, I don't know if Skip and Shannon was talking about it, but they was talking about since the Warriors won without Draymond, is it more pressure on Draymond to make sure we win with him?
Oh, you're ahead of me at 6-0? Damn.
To show that, you know what I'm saying, we still need him.
Oh, Alonzo's up.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's more pressure on Draymond at all. I think it's just, y'all play better at home. That's how y'all been all year. Y'all been playing very well at home. Y'all play bad on the road. So the biggest thing y'all need to do is to find out how to win and not get the beam lighted on y'all. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't light the beam. And make sure y'all get front row 40 out there. Ooh.
So you saying we winning this? We winning game 40, right, Dennis?
They gave 40 the standing ovation and shit.
Yeah, they gave front row 40 standing ovation. Everybody said, ooh.
So Dennis, we win a game 4?
I told you every team gonna win. Oh, got Pete Alonso, fire.
Y'all still win game 4, and I think Atlanta gonna win game 4 too. Brooklyn gonna try to do everything they can to win this game,
especially without Embiid.
Yeah, well, you're gonna see how much different the Sixers play without Embiid, and how much faster they are.
I ain't gonna lie, I like how we played. You know what I'm saying? We showed them.
I like how we play without Embiid.
Hey, is Adam still watching? Adam, what's the score of the Mets game, Giants game?
He ain't watching no more. Even Honolulu getting his hair done.
Right.
Hey, so Jay, it's official that your boy's going to Vegas?
That's what they say, but I don't think so. I mean, they bought some land, they bought some dirt and all that, but shit. You see how long it took for the Raiders to leave. You know, a bunch of times they're saying the Raiders was leaving. So I'm just hoping, man,
Crazy
we're
how
gonna keep hope
everything leaving
alive. Man.
open. So what they gonna do with all that empty land in Oakland? What they gonna do with
Oh
all that?
shit, build condos, $1 million condos.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna start over with Franklin.
Right.
When I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when he said, "Hey, what they doing over here? Shooting a movie?" I said,
I
"Man,
didn't
That
shit,
was
we
realize those
shooting."
Boys in the Hood when I
that
was
was
watching
dope.
it. I didn't
That
put
was
that
dope.
Oh
together
yeah,
during.
Oh, I
yeah, yeah.
did. That looked
Oh,
like John
I didn't
Singleton
put it
sitting there.
together, Jay. Well,
That
while I
was
was
Boys in the
watching,
Hood. Man, I gotta go back
Yeah.
and watch
Yeah.
it. Oh
if you
shit,
go
I
back
ain't
and
even see
watch
that.
it, it's
Yeah.
hella quick. But if you go back and watch it, you see the two kids, the same shirt.
Yeah. And then
But
you
I was
see, he
just so.
said,
But when I was
you see
watching live,
Franklin.
I was so focused on Franklin because I was still shocked at what happened that I
Yeah.
didn't pay
Hey,
attention.
You heard what he said? He's like, y'all ain't gonna win no Oscar.
Right? Yeah,
That
that
was
was
what he
dope.
dope.
say, y'all
I
what?
love how he said y'all ain't gonna win no Oscar. Him and Lil Yo Yo was walking.
Oh
I
yeah, he
caught
keep
that
calling
right
Yo Yo.
there.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
yeah.
it. I'm gonna send it, Dennis.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
dope, man. I like that. And it was the
super
right. And it
dope.
was 91 too. It was the right time and everything.
It
So
was just
Yeah,
perfect to
I
do
ain't
that for John Singleton, man. That was
yeah,
right.
perfect.
That's what at the end they said for. I ain't gonna lie to you. When they said at the end they said for John Cena wouldn't have had no shit like that. That's why I was just mad. I was
and,
so mad that he let the house go to foreclosure and turned into a wino. I said, this nigga
Man,
turned into his dad. This is
I'm
crazy.
telling you, bro, that's how it happens though.
I just
That's
sent it to
the
the Stay tuned, Dennis.
I'm gonna look
and
again.
look though, look, so what if he like in the real like everybody wanted him to get in this plane and fly off and get his money back and all that, but that doesn't happen, man, to the bad guy. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
and in all honesty, he's in jail. I mean, he went to jail for a long time, to be real.
So, I mean, he's in jail in his head. And I was thinking about this earlier. I'm like, you know, the feds, the CIA, and all that. They probably looked at him and was like, "Man, this dude is fucked up." You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even going to arrest this cat for everything that he's done because he's gone. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
Jay Will, what you think they did to the KGB?
man, right? Yeah,
Hey, that motherfucker
right.
was scared up his ass. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
They probably tell that motherfucker piece by piece, bro.
I like how they just left everything up to the imagination. Like with Louis, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like she was sitting there, you know, was that her parents' house or whatever?
That horse or the little shack she was at with the white folks?
Yeah, it was a black
I
guy
don't
and a white woman. So I'm
I
like,
don't know.
were they trying to say that she was mixed? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? And then, you know, like you don't know what happened to the little crackhead cop. You know what I'm saying? I guess he just stayed a crackhead. You know what
right.
I'm saying? But it was just I like how you know, I like how Leon, man, he got it together, man. He finally, you know, after,
Yeah,
you
Leon
know,
was
Franklin's
cool.
mama told him, man, you got to get up out of here. But like I said last night, it's funny how you can only be gone for just a minute and you come back on the block and it's a whole new era, it's a whole new set. And
So
cats
hold
is
on,
looking
Jay
at
Will.
you.
So Jay Will, you wasn't mad at Leon because all this could have been, prevented if he would have just helped him out and gave him that money when he went to him
Uh,
and said,
if he'd have gave Franklin that $3 million, Franklin was gonna fuck it off.
"You think so?"
He wasn't he was gone by then, man. Like
Mm,
everything he was chasing it, and that's another thing too, man. You should have been made Leon a partner in your business. You know what I'm saying? Like when he told Leon, he was like, "You can be a partner." Like you always should have been. Like he was at this point now he's chasing his tail. He was gonna
right,
fuck it off. He would have fucked off the house if his mom would have wrote it off to him. Like he was gone. And it's
right.
funny too, Czar, when he was sitting at that bar and he was just sitting and the bartender was like, "Man, you okay?" And he's like, "Man, first one's on me." And the way he looked down at that shot glass, the first thing I thought about was his father. I said, "Man, don't don't take that sip because you know he never drank, he never indulged the whole series. He's like, no, I don't drink. Every time somebody offered him a drink, no, I don't drink because he despised his dad for that. And he was looking down at that shot. I said, "Don't do that, man. Don't do that." I didn't know that it was going to go that far, but man, yeah, that I just
I
can't think of
think,
a better ending, man.
hey, bro, I think I'm gonna start it over, Jay. Will.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
go back and watch it.
what was the part that we was talking about last night, Zara? We was talking about a part on there, and I was like, you remember he went to the girl he fell in love with, and he shot her dad.
Oh
He
yeah,
went to go
Yeah,
see her in Texas or some shit, right?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, whatever happened to her?
Right. That's what I'm saying. They left so many stones unturned. I mean, like you don't know. You got to like build your own. Let me ask y'all something, because my TV was down a little bit. So when Oso checked the messages and this girl was like, did she tell him, "I don't ever want to see you again"?
No,
No.
she told him that she want to see him.
Yeah.
Okay,
She in North Carolina and she want to see him.
okay, I thought she said, "I never want to like the kids are cool and all, but I never want to see you again." So I'm glad. I'm glad it all worked out for Oso though, man, because he
Yeah.
was
Also was
probably the
cool,
most
man.
solid. He was solid though.
Yeah, hey,
Like,
they was there for each other. He saved Franklin ass, and Frank, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was dope.
So Oso's girl was the one that in the beginning, the Lupita chick.
No. He had kids and shit, bro.
Hey, for real?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now she bounced in like season 2, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad. We never heard from. I don't know why the hell she bounced.
right.
Yeah,
She had to
Got
go.
up out of there and was gone. Like, and there was no sign of her after
yeah.
that. And I like
What
her.
happened to what happened to Reed's chick? You know what I'm saying? The chick that worked for the CIA. You know what
Oh
I'm saying? Was
yeah,
pregnant. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
He had
And then what happened to
yeah.
the regular? The new one. Like everything, like I said, it just left a lot up to the imagination. But I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so now I was reading, with the spinoff, when Leon was like, yeah, my girl, she got starting a record company and all that. So they just go really, the spinoff is go take right with the whole gangster rap and just kind of, go into, the whole NWA, the whole
So you
LA.
think they gonna do that? You think that's what they about to do?
Well, that's what they were talking about like 3 or 4 weeks ago,
And this
on
one
Wanda's.
Wanda, right? Wanda, right?
Yeah, on her Instagram page, she was saying that, everybody was congratulating her and saying, good luck on the spinoff. So, I mean, will Franklin make an appearance? You know what I'm saying? To be asking her for a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it
Listen,
just,
He had me cracking up though. He said, "Where your wife at? She went back to her first love."
Oh yeah.
man, he bodied that whole ending. Playing that drunk. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "You got $10," and Lee gave him 10. He's like, "Woo, a 20, like a 20,
Yeah, he said,
oh, like."
Andrew Jackson. He was like, I said, "Oh, AJ, when I was sitting, I was like, you just had 71 million. Who the fuck you mean,
Seven,
Andrew Jackson?"
man, he
Hey,
bodied that,
hey,
man.
Jay. Well, I don't know if you watch Empire, but like I said, I kind of hope you're right because I don't want Empire Part 2.
No, no,
But if they're gonna do
no.
the end up like what I'm saying, then that's a little different.
Right,
I
right.
don't
I
want
mean, it's
just some
gonna take
music
off.
though, just for the
Yeah,
sake of
she got a
music.
little right. I hope it's not an Empire Part Two.
She gonna be
Please
Cookie
don't do that.
Part 2, Cookie 2.0.
Yeah, don't do
And
that.
my favorite part was when he was like, "I don't know what it is about women, man. Fine, chocolate brother like myself."
Oh
I
yeah.
was starting cracking up. I said, "Yo,
He
this
he
boy is
bodied
crazy."
that, man. He bodied. I mean, like he bodied that, man. I mean, and like I said last night, the irony of it all is it started and ended the same. Them cats in the middle of the street with the palm trees behind them.
That same block.
Uh,
That's that big block. I know that street. That's a big important street
yeah,
out
it's a big important street in LA. But him, Leon, and the brother from Canaan,
Power, yeah.
yeah, Canaan. But
Kevin.
the three of them in the middle of the street, and it's just amazing how they, you know what I'm saying, him and Leon was standing right there in the middle of the street in front of Franklin's house. It's just crazy, man, how things can come full circle, man. How you can, like I said, he didn't want to be his dad, but he ended up turning into his dad, and that's enough payback because he hated his dad so much. That's enough payback, man.
Right.
Like
I
it'd have been
can't
too easy to kill him.
I can't believe he turned into Calvin. That's crazy, bro.
Alton,
Oh,
right?
It's Calvin
Calvin,
for paid in full. That shit
right,
still
right,
trip me out that that's Calvin.
right, right, right. Nah, it's a trip, man. Like I just tripped on that, man, because like it, it's so many times, man. Like, and I got a lot of partners, man. Is like, I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be, but then they all like. I got a few partners that ended up being like their dad, whether it was running off on their kids, like their fathers did them, or getting into, and getting into drugs, and I'm like, damn, dude, you said you didn't want to be like your father, man. But like, how you go down this road? So that was another key point that kind of really that I really liked. It was believable, you know.
Right. Nah, they did it. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, it still would have been interesting. You know, if John didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
There was still some stuff here and there, but overall,
Like
man, you gotta give them credit. They did.
I would wonder what John, what John would have done. You know what I'm
Right.
I
saying?
think
Did he
that is
did
what John. I think before John died, I think that is what he wanted. That's why they said for John. Like I think he
right,
wanted to end it. Like no, I want to end it just like this. Like he gonna
right,
turn into his dad.
right,
The way he
right.
seen his dad when he drove by, I want him to end it just like that. That he gonna turn to his dad.
Because you look at all the crazy things that Franklin did, and all just killing people and bringing crack to L.A. and getting people turned out. Like none of them youngsters did, like nobody killed him or nobody, did anything to him. It was like he was already just in enough grief. Like I said, when Leon walked up, was like, anybody live there? And that's like, like, yeah, living like them cats didn't even know that cat, that he was Franklin Saint, that, a millionaire. And that was just 3 years prior. You know what I'm saying? You would think
But
that his
you,
name would have rung a little bit harder on the streets.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you would have told me I had a dude that's living homeless inside his mama house at one point had $71 million, I wouldn't have believed you either, Jay Will.
Right?
Especially not in the '90s. In the '90s, I wouldn't have believed you.
Right. Right.
You'd have been like, no, he used to be the man. Who?
Right. Right.
Him. This nigga asking for $10 was on the drink.
Right. Right.
I hope a lot of them get more parts and stuff, though. You know,
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Especially Dams and Idris.
Yeah, well,
he is.
I'm right there. I'm right there with you.
He needs to be the now. You know, we talked about Derek Luke and then this cat. He needs to be the next one up for us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about lead actor. Some of the others like Leon, I'm cool with like co-starring or secondary shit. You know what I mean? Like Eazy from NWA or whatever. But like Idris Franklin need to get lead shit. Like he is that good, bro.
He's a hell of an actor, man. Like, he's a hell of an actor. And I mean, and it showed. I mean, if you look at these last 6 seasons, you could see his growth. You could just see him growing every season. It was like, because when I first saw him, I was like, I couldn't, he wasn't believable to me. I don't know. He's just like this little skinny little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't believe him. But by like season 3, I was like, oh, this young man is deep. Like now I'm believing him.
See, that's kind of how I didn't really have that with him. I think I liked him off top, but how I kind of was with that is what's going on now with BMF, the son. But
see, I haven't watched the new season.
Now it's been more with him is because Idris had acting, but he's more so over in the UK, where BMF he ain't done nothing. He just got the part. He was a son. He ain't never done anything. So you can tell. So in the beginning, I'm like, I like the substance of the show, of course, it's Big Meech. But I'm like, dude, but I'm you can see him grow like each episode, and you know what I'm saying. So that's where I'm like, now he
was on what you call him though. He was on Euphoria.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the son?
Yeah,
the one that's playing.
They did say that he took acting classes though. They said that he was taking acting classes. But you're right. I mean, he was just raw. Like
and he probably didn't start taking those until it was probably
trying to get ready for this role.
Show for your father, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, but I could definitely see him. 2 seasons in the books, you can definitely see a big difference in season 2 versus season 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna really have to go and check out because I didn't even watch the BMF season. I was like,
that was good, man. It was good.
What up, Jared?
So you're not a fan of the BMF, okay?
I mean, I'm a fan, but last season just didn't do nothing for me.
The first season, you didn't really care. Lamar didn't. Wait, hold on. Lamar didn't care. Said I like Lamar was the man. Like he didn't carry you for you. He wasn't. He was enough for me, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I almost put him on AJ Will. I almost had Lamar right there with Omar as far as villains from The Wire.
He was pretty scary though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Black
had cat
Mafia,
shook.
Black Mafia family.
Yeah, he had people shook.
Yeah,
It's
it's a good show, man. It's they got 2 seasons in. Black Mafia family, Big Meat story. Yep, very good. But yeah, Lamar, man, I don't know who that dude was, but if you and the real Lamar, who he's portraying, he did an interview with Vlad. Yeah, that dude is a fool, bro. Like he talks about him and Big Meech and their rivalry, and yeah, bro,
So I'm gonna have to go check that out. I don't think I've seen that.
yeah, Vlad TV. Just you probably Google like Lamar, whatever. And yeah, bro, he real cat, man. You could tell he was a real OG, bro. Like in the game,
Right.
he didn't give a damn about him. I mean, he respected Meech, but yes, it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm like, okay, that's dope. That's tight. So
I gotta check that out.
Oh yeah. So I got a question now. They said, is LeBron the best scorer in the NBA?
what do you mean is he the best scorer in the NBA?
Is
Currently,
scores, just strictly scores.
LeBron has never
been the greatest scorer in the NBA. I say no because
he broke the scoring record. Okay.
So total points, he has the most points, but Kareem had the most points. It wasn't the greatest scorer. Right. I mean, again, this is me, but I got facts. To me, total points is longevity. You can play 1 million more games than me and have more points than me, but if I average way more points than you per game,
I
feel like I'm a better scorer than you because I average way more points than you in less games.
Well, this is Skip Bayless.
Oh yeah, no, Michael Jordan is easily the greatest scorer, in my opinion. Period. No, I mean not even a debate. And I wouldn't even have LeBron in my top 5. I think I did my list. It was.
I'm not betting, man. It's going to be a tie. I'm not betting.
I had Jordan. Whatever order these next 3, I had Jordan 1, Kobe, KD, and AI are 2, 3, and 4, and then I did have James Harden at 5. I'm not sure if I still have him at 5, but I definitely got KD, AI, and Kobe 2, 3, and 4.
LeBron just didn't. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't take over a game like I want. He said, "I have a better question: is Michael Jordan the best athlete of all time, regardless?"
You asking me? You can say I'm biased, but clearly, it's not. It's no question.
Top 3 then.
No,
well, I give you my Mount Rushmore of athletes. Remember, we done that on the show. I have Michael Jordan. I have Serena Williams. I have Tiger Woods, and I have Floyd Mayweather. That's my 4 greatest athletes.
I think that's a good.
Yeah,
I think that's a good GOAT conversation.
Right.
Yeah, I got Mike. I got Mike, Serena, Ali, and was 4, right?
Yep.
He said, "Why is Dion not on your list?"
Not top 4. That's a good. That's my. You know what? That's a good argument, man. I mean, I could take out Tiger Woods because it is golf.
Yeah, I ain't putting Tiger in mine.
You know what? I'll take Tiger out. You talk me into it. I'll go Dion. And I don't have a football player on the list, so I'll go there. I'll go Jordan, Serena, Dion, and Floyd.
What do you think is
those 3? Those 3 are on my list. Serena, Michael, and Floyd. They're on my list.
I got Phelps up there too.
Yeah, I hear you. I didn't really follow it, much.
Jared said it's tough because you got to compare all the different sports.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a good. Now Phelps, he dominated his sport, so I give you that.
John Jones.
Here we go, Jared.
Yeah.
If I'm putting any MMA fighter on my list, it's going to be Anderson Spider Silva. Just letting you know.
The cocaine, John Jones, the cocaine. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, there.
Yeah, I'm not I respect John Jones. I'm not the biggest fan, but Anderson Spider is the GOAT.
He was taking PEDs. PEDs. Cocaine is a PED.
No, I mean it's illegal for sure.
Hey Czar, Mayweather's your favorite fighter or boxer? I mean,
I have 3 favorite fighters all time, and I mean I don't know how my order changes, but it's Mayweather, Evander Holyfield, and Sugar Ray Leonard. Those are my 3
Holyfield. I used to like Holyfield.
I
went to the same
church. Like a Holyfield
I won so much money with. Hey, when he fought Mike Tyson that first time, bro, I won so much money, bro. I was a cocktail server at Cattleman's out here at Newark. We went to the club. That's my clubbing days in 90. What was that, 95? Whatever year that was, man. Boy, I was buying everybody drinks. Boy, it was popping. And nobody
Anderson
would
is
have bet
5'6" for him in his prime. Was ridiculous.
Anderson is 5'6" for me. His prime. Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Question about this fight tomorrow. Let me just get this out the way.
Okay. Oh man.
Do you think this fight sets the bar for other fighters to say, you know what, I want to get that type of money. We need to make this fight happen. Or when I say other fighters, I mean like the one we've been waiting for since 2018, Bud Crawford and Errol Spence.
Yeah, but we know what that's about. Bud Crawford don't want to smoke. See, the problem is in boxing, this zero, especially over the last 15 years, it means too much to people. That's all you hear about. I still got my O. I still got my O. Adrian Broner used to say it. They always used to say it. When you get that O for some reason, they feel like you're cash cow. That's why De La Hoya protected Canelo for so long and ducked Triple G for as long as he did. Ducked Andrade, ducked Benavidez to this day until Canelo left, because some reason when you get that O, now when Floyd beat Canelo, that O ain't as bad because it's Floyd Mayweather. So people were like, okay, it's Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So he was still, the second highest pay-per-view, outside of Floyd, whatever. But yeah, just something about losing. When you lose in a combat sport.
And Garcia is undefeated?
Who?
Garcia?
He is undefeated. He is undefeated.
A
lot of people don't want to fight. They don't want to take that risk to lose that O. I'm telling you. They do not want to take that risk to lose that O.
Well, I mean, I just think more of the best got to fight. Like, as of right now, the 135 is running boxing right now.
Well, he got Jones, GSP, Mighty Mouse.
GSP is that guy.
Really? You got? Oh wow!
I like GSP though. That's that Pierre dude.
Yeah, let me see. I go Spider. See, man, this is John Jones. All right, bro. I'm gonna be unbiased. Okay, I'm gonna go Spider. I'm gonna go John Jones. I agree with GSP. I like Mighty Mouse. Just that division is trash. I just don't like them little dudes. I can't put them in my top 5. I know he ran that division for many years. Who would I put up? Hey, Daniel Cormier is in my top 5. I know John Jones beat him, even though he cheated once. Where you got Cormier at? I got to put Cormier in my top 5, bro. Cormier was an absolute stud, bro.
Who your top 3 boxers?
All time? For what? I mean, I remember I go by what I saw.
Yeah, just everything.
Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard. Number 3.
I swear you just said this.
Shit. Number 3.
You did, huh? No, he said
3. I'm gonna go.
He said athletes.
Number 3. I'm gonna go Marvin Hagler.
I thought he said Evander Holyfield.
No,
that was one of my favorite boxers.
It's all time.
The 3 best boxers I've seen are Floyd, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Marvelous. I gotta go Tyson. I'll go Evander and I'll go Floyd. No. Oh, yeah.
Tyson had the most exciting fights.
There was another.
Cormier. Yeah, that's
Roy Jones Jr.
I'll say Pac-Man. Never mind.
Jared, are you a boxing fan? Give me your top. I don't know if you are or not, but if not, then don't worry about it.
Jay, who your top 3?
My top 3 what?
Boxers.
That you see.
Jesus. I'm going Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm going Mike Tyson. And I'm gonna go Ali.
I'm the greatest.
I didn't see Ali enough. I mean, he was old by the time I watched him. Matter of fact, I remember. You remember random shit as a kid. I remember I was riding with my uncle in Indiana the night of the Ali Larry Holmes fight, and obviously I was a young kid. I think that was 80. I was 8. I don't remember.
Right.
I remember it was on the radio because back then how shit was. And Larry Holmes beat the shit out of him. And I always remember all this Ali talk, but then like Larry Holmes was the man. So like I was kind of a fan of him.
Mad at Larry Holmes for that.
Right. I was kind of a fan of Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes shouldn't have hit him like that as many times he did.
Who's the little Jamaican dude that beat Ali? I liked him too. Haitian, whatever he was. I don't think he was black.
Oh, okay. Beat Ali?
Yeah.
Got you. All right,
the little short little dude.
Frazier?
Man, he wasn't Haitian, man. You talk about Joe Frazier.
You mean American.
Joe Frazier from Philly, man. Don't be coming over here with that bullshit. You talk about Philly fighters, yo. He ain't from the Bay.
Haitian. If you look at him, I thought he had an accent too.
Smoking Joe.
He had a big ass nose.
So I'm gonna tell you. So Jared, since you're an MMA guy, give me a 5 favorite. This is my 5. I got more probably, but I'm gonna give you my 5 favorite all time. This is personal. So I'm going the Diaz brothers. They're at the top of the list, and I live about 45.
Is Nate and who else? Who's the brother?
Nate and Nick. Nick Diaz.
Nate and Nick Diaz.
And Nate's about to beat the shit out of Jake Paul. I can't wait. Also Anthony Showtime Pettis, one of my favorites. Ced Cormier. Oh, you know what? Well, I gotta put him in there. The reason why I'm an MMA fan is because of Brock Lesnar.
I forgot about Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he brought a lot of people to the MMA.
He got me watching.
A lot of people.
Him and my bull. What's the Street Fighter name?
Oh, Kimbo
Sledge, yeah.
Honorable mention.
I couldn't even watch his fights. His fights was brutal.
Yeah, no, he wasn't there long. Honorable mention: Rampage and Lyoto Machida. That was just a good time. Like that 2007 to 2014. That was a good ass period for him.
I think Rampage fucked up that 18 movie.
Really? I thought he did cool as a old boy.
I don't think he should.
Nick said GSP best MMA fighter of all time.
Nah, I got Silva, but he is top 5.
Y'all got McGregor?
Oh, really? Oh, I can't. That's probably my most hated fighter is fucking Conor McGregor. When Nate fucking choked his ass out, I was in Vegas watching that shit. Not at the fight, but I won an award for the job I was at. And we had a big ass suite. And bro, dude, I was in there yelling and going off when
Gary Goodrich. I never heard.
But that's
Zara, I thought you was gonna say you was on a date, but
that's work. This was at Top Sale. I was working at the UFC. I was working at the UFC gym in Concord. So you got Gary, Tatiana. Okay, you got Rose. Thug Rose is a beast. Kevin. Okay, that's interesting names.
Zara, see when you didn't say the date and the times and all that, I knew you wasn't.
I can tell you when though. But I didn't even.
I think Conor McGregor.
That's where I met her at J. Will at the UFC gym. No, she worked out there.
You think Conor overrated?
Yeah, I cannot stand.
I like his trash talk, man.
When Floyd beat his ass, oh man, I cannot stand Conor McGregor.
I'm a big home and heritage guy, proud Irish American New Yorker.
Oh man, no, I get you. I got you, man.
He's laughing at you.
I just can't stand that dude. So when
what up, Ryan? Rapping Ryan.
Right, and then Khabib. Oh man,
I like Khabib too.
Oh, Khabib is a fighter. Now, that dude is a fighter.
What's the little African dude that's on top now? Asanya or whatever his name is.
Adesanya. Adesanya. He just got his title back. He just finally beat the dude that beat him 3 times.
Well, I gotta be a little African dude.
But 2 of them was Muay Thai, which is a little different than MMA. But
he said Conor is not overrated. It's just Conor fans are insufferable.
Oh, I agree. So here's my point. Why didn't we get a part 3? Like, okay, give Conor a second fight. I thought he lost. But okay, can I get a part 3? And we never got it, bro. We never got it.
We're gonna get a part 3.
But Nate Diaz just said after he beat Jake Paul, he's coming back to the UFC. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, really?
Yes, absolutely. He said he's coming back for the belt. Yes,
he said because Conor didn't want to get beat up again.
Right. There you go, Jared. That's what I'm hoping for after this Jake Paul fight.
Hey, Rapping Ryan, man, I got my ATL hat on there for
you. See him, Ryan, making a mockery of that hat.
Yeah, ATL ho.
ATL ho.
Because Assad, whatever his name is, he the one that do the little bow and arrow thing, right? or the little something.
Which one? Adesanya? Yeah. He kept.
That boy
he knew that. Yeah,
that boy be trolling for real.
He won the last fight. Yeah.
That boy be.
But that was big, bro. I'm telling you, Josh. He lost to that. He couldn't beat that dude. That's the only dude he couldn't beat. So like that was huge, bro. And how it went down, and like he was playing possum on the rope. Oh man, that was.
What about that Cowboy one?
Dennis need to watch the. Oh, that's another. You just said his name. I don't know if you know who you're talking about.
Donald Cerrone.
Donald Cerrone. Honorable mention. I'm a big fan of Cowboy. Another great fighter. Big fan. I know you know.
I saw him fight somebody. I don't know who his last fight was, but he won, I think.
Who are you talking about?
The Cowboy guy. If we talking about the same. Ain't that's his nickname is the Cowboy, ain't it?
Not Donald Cerrone's retired now.
Oh, I thought he went by the Cowboy. He was always.
Yeah, he did. Cowboy Donald Cerrone with the hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he done. He's done.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, Donald Cerrone was a stud, another stud. Yeah, man. Like I said, now MMA, man. That's I'm like I said, I'm boxing, big boxing as well. But Dennis, I know Dennis only mess with boxing.
Your hoodies is on the way.
Yeah,
I just got the email.
Yes, sir.
I don't mess with MMA. I only mess with boxing. It took me a while to get into boxing. To be honest with you.
By the way, Jared, get that $10 ready, Jared.
If it wasn't for Floyd Mayweather, I wouldn't have got into boxing the way I did.
That's
Floyd Mayweather and them 24/7s got me back in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
those is good.
My first.
like I watched the All Access now, so them shit's good.
Now it's funny, bro. Like I said,
was against that white boy.
Yeah, now it's crazy. Like I said, I mean, maybe just being in Indiana, but like it was just me, my grandmother, and my aunt. Like no father in the household, but I just got myself into sports, bro. I was watching all that. The 80s, like I was watching, like I said, Sugar Ray. That you gotta watch that documentary if you ain't seen it, called Four Kings. It's Duran.
Yeah, I thought it was a TV.
It's a documentary. It's Four Kings. It's Duran, Leonard, Hagler, and Hearns, and they all.
I think that's what we kind of get now with this 135 division.
Right, but that's when everybody was fighting everybody, and just a dope documentary, bro.
And I think that's how this shit should be now, though, man.
Right.
I get it. You don't want to turn into your little career, but you got to go out and, you know what I'm saying? Like Ali fought, he lost, he came back, he won. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Leonard, he lost, he came back and won. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't have you couldn't have had a Pacquiao Mayweather 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, them dudes should have been fighting way before they even fought.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants, like I said, they don't want to tarnish that record and they want to, go undefeated and all that. But to me, if you really want to get out there and show who you are pound for pound, you might have to take a couple of losses. But if you come back, you know what I'm saying? And man, I don't know. I hate the way boxing is, though, man.
Yeah.
That's like our boy Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
I think Cruz gonna shock a couple people in that division, man.
I think so too. I think so.
Man,
I think he can beat anybody but Tank in that division. I take him over everybody. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about Haney. I'm not sure, but I agree with that.
I want to see him fight Rolly. That's all.
Hey, Dennis, Haney's fighting on May 20th.
Yeah, I know he's fighting Loma.
That's what I'm saying. That's the.
I like
brunch,
Loma
right?
on that.
Isn't that the brunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should think about doing something.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
You say boxing just has too many hands in the pot.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. With UFC, which was cool because they're one organization ran by Dana White. So the fights could be made, but there's still ways around it. And I remember when I was getting into it, arguing with cats, like there was still people ducking. And Jared, you know just as well. What's old boy name? Rashad. I'm talking about Rashad. Fucking bald head Rashad. He fought Rampage, but I remember he didn't want to fight John. It was after he got knocked out. Was it Machida that knocked him out? But like he kept ducking. I think he gave up the belt. Who else? There was a few. Rashad Evans. Yes, he ducked. Who was that? Was it John Jones? He ducked. He kept ducking somebody, and they ended up stripping him of the belt or some shit like that. And then it was another cat. They still were pulling that bullshit and trying to duck people. Aldo didn't want to fight McGregor for a while. Like they were still finding ways of prolonging to fight these fighters that were heavy risk to their undefeated record. You know,
did McGregor ever fight Bones Jones?
Nah,
two different weight classes.
Yeah, way different. Bone Jones was always 205. Now he even a heavyweight. The highest McGregor fought, I believe, was 170, if I'm not mistaken.
So y'all don't put that Packer fan. I forgot. I know he a Packer fan. White boy with the flat top. Not Lindor, but what's the name?
Lindor. Well, boxing or MMA?
It's MMA. Old school.
Oh, Chuck. Well, I don't know.
Chuck. His name was Chuck.
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell. Liddell.
Yeah, see, all that was before my time with Shamrock. Jared might know better than I do. I can't really rank those guys because I didn't really watch it until Brock Lesnar came.
He said that's what they doing with Patty Pimblett.
Right. No, 100%. So, like I said, there's still ways around ducking, even in a one organization umbrella. You can still do that shit. But yeah, Chuck Liddell, Shamrock, Tito Ortiz. Yeah, like I know the names. What's his name? Oh boy, that was in Expendables. Randy Couture. Like I know all those guys. I don't know how to rank those guys. Jared probably better.
What makes their ears look like a little cauliflower?
Oh, the cauliflower ear. That's the you get hit in the ear too much. That's
the cauliflower ear.
It was like a Spanish dude. He had his ear.
A lot of them got it. No, that's normal. That's a lot of fighters got it's called the cauliflower ear.
Yeah, I remember. That's
A lot of people got that. Oh yeah, yes sir.
Dude, I would stop. I'd be so mad.
I remember when I was the same way. I remember when I first saw that.
You see a cat in the bar with one of them ears. Then don't fuck with that dude.
Right. Oh yeah. When that shit started, bro, there was no weight classes. So you having heavyweights fighting like featherweights, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
I think the first UFC fight I saw was somebody came out the stands.
Ah man, that shit was crazy, bro.
He said you get it from wrestling.
Wrestling too, yeah. I seen it a lot.
It don't go away, do it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. I'm not an expert on it, but I know I see a lot of cats that they get that, and then even like Nate Diaz, there's a lot of fighters that you bleed so much, like Nate Diaz, the scar tissue, like so some people bleed right away because of what I'm saying, like that shit crazy. It's weird, bro. Weird.
He says I always rank those guys lower just because, like I said, it's the fast developing stage of the sport since it was young. Up until the 200s, mid 200s, MMA was mostly just wrestling, boxing, and jiu-jitsu.
Right. See, when I first got in, Jared, like people like GSP, like coming from a boxing background, I hated those guys because I thought all they did was just lay on the ground, hug you. It took me about a year to understand what jiu-jitsu meant and how it worked, as far as, ground and pound, all the different submissions, to respect it and learn it later. So then I became a fan of that. So, but I was always, I'm always a striker fan, like first, just because that's why, again, Nate Diaz. And even though they're great at jiu-jitsu, but Nate and Nick beat your ass on their feet. So I was always
ain't they from the Bay?
Rampage, another one.
They're from Stockton. Well, they're from Lodi. They claim Stockton. They're from Lodi.
Oh, they're from Cali, though. Okay.
Right. Yeah. But I hated that ground. Like, dude, I hated the most. Who was the other? Maya. Was it Damian Maya? Dude, it was so boring to me, dude. Probably one of the best jiu-jitsu fighters that ever done it.
But I could not
stand watching that dude fight, bro. He could not fight on his feet. He had no striking skills whatsoever. And I couldn't stand watching that cat for the longest of time, bro. But then when you get into those chess matches, now understanding it on the ground, somebody trying to do the triangle, then they trying to flip it into a guillotine or a Kimura. Like
do the pocket knife. Do the pocket knife.
You watch Kimura?
Yeah, do the pocket knife. They ain't got a pocket knife
around the mountain when she comes.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite top 5.
Nah, man. Hey, Real talk, man. This shit is wild, man. This is probably like I want to say 98, 99. I probably shouldn't even tell y'all this shit because we live. But my boy, he was telling me about this UFC or what was it? I'm sorry, it wasn't called UFC. Ultimate Fighting, and I had never seen it before or whatever. So I'm sitting at home one day, man, and he hit me up. Hey, man, put it on channel 13 or whatever. I'm like, man, what's good? Just put it on channel 13. So I turned 13. I'm looking at the TV, and it's just, these two dudes just on the ground, like locked up or whatever. I'm like, man, what the fuck you got me watching? It's like, it's that Ultimate Fighting I was telling you about. I'm like, okay, they just laying on the ground, like locked up. Like, this shit is boring. They're like, no, man, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. So I guess the referee or whatever, broke it up or whatever. So they had to get up and fight. And when they got up to fight, one of the dudes, man, he had a like just a raging ass erection. And so, he was like just poked out in his shorts or whatever. I was on the phone with home. I said, man, what the fuck you got me watching, man? Like, I said, this dude is hard. He said, oh, no, you know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes they get excited like that when they
try
I
to
said, hey,
justify
check this out, man. Check this out, man. I'm like, I ain't never watching this shit. No, hey, man. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna fuck with you too much no more, man. I know kind of stupid
it's
shit
bad.
you
He
are,
tried to
man.
justify it.
He tried to justify it.
He said, matter of fact, man, I don't know about our friendship is up in the
Yeah,
air.
man.
You
I
can't
might have to
justify
ease
that.
up off
If
you
he
a little
hard, he
bit, man.
hard.
Like, I said, because there's nowhere in the world, man, if me and you wrestling and shit, you get a hard on, man. I might have to shoot and kill you, man. Like,
We
come
can't
on,
do
man.
that.
I'm not doing
Hey,
this.
Jay Will.
Man,
Hey, Jay Will, you be having some situations, bro. Wrestling.
Man, hey, don't he?
Man, I had to back up off of that dude, man. He was like, no, man, just when they down wrestling. I said, and the funny part was the camera kept trying to like get behind dude, you know what I'm saying? And so every time they would get to the side of dude, this shit was just like raging hard. I said,
Right.
man, nigga, don't invite me to watch no stupid shit like this again, man. And that was the Ultimate Fighting or whatever. So it's just kind of funny how it's evolved. It's a whole lot more entertaining now, but I just didn't like that, man. I didn't like that at
Yeah,
all.
that's pretty sick. And the fact that he tried to be like, nah.
Right.
That's comedy.
I'm laughing because, like Zara said, this motherfucker Jay will get into the craziest situations on certain
Hey,
sports.
real, man.
Hey man, watch wrestling. Hey, I'm watching. I'm gonna follow this shit.
Right.
Then she started talking. I was like,
Hey,
I was
Jay,
like,
we need
who told you to
Jay, we need
follow
a Willie's
somebody
Bar
on social
moment.
media?
It's Tuesday. We need a Willie's Bar moment Tuesday, baby.
We got to do it,
I'm just,
man.
hey, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, who told you to follow somebody on social media? Like, that's the only thing I'm trying to say. Anybody tell you to go that far? I told you to watch the pay-per-view. I ain't tell you to get all into it.
You're absolutely right, Dennis. But see, this is the thing with me, right? When I get into something, like if I like, especially if you guys are talking about something, then I kind of really want to get into it so that I can engage with you guys a little bit more. So, like
Right.
like I said, when I started following the one wrestler chick, then it started bringing up, other wrestler
Hey,
chicks. I was
Dennis,
like,
what's the
okay,
chick name? Or what's his name? We need to know.
nah, I don't
I
want
don't
to
know
do that.
about that. I don't know about that chick that he's talking about, but the one that
Yeah,
we always talk about is Bianca Belair.
yo, she's a real woman though. She
I'm about to
fine.
say, is she real? Her face.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
fine.
Bianca
She
Belair. She
fine.
married to Montez Ford.
Yeah, she
Everybody like
fine.
her. She got she got the ponytail. She come around whipping the ponytail.
Right.
You seen it if you've seen any wrestling commercials. You've seen it.
No,
Matter
I
of
know
She's
what
fact,
you're talking
fine.
about. I know who you're talking about.
as a matter of fact, she just did that interview with Kevin Hart on Cold as Balls.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I seen her before.
Yeah. Oh, you got that Dominicana bill out there, huh? That
Yeah.
Dominicana. Presidente.
Presidente.
Dominicana.
He
You're in
said
there for
these dudes.
Cinco de Mayo.
He said these
Cinco
dudes in the
de
UFC are some of the
Mayo.
best athletes on the planet. The cardio
I
it takes to
agree.
do that is just
I agree,
ridiculous.
Mess man. I
Hey, that
agree.
boxing training is crazy too. But yeah, I bet you that UFC training is crazy.
Yeah, no,
Oh
it's
yeah, that's hell.
definitely that's man. I don't understand how these dudes do it. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like I mean these
You're
dudes take
not
a
about to,
pounding. They
you're
take
not
a
about to knock
pounding,
me
man.
out of no one punch. I ain't got no chance at all. Just
Right,
one punch or one knee,
right,
one strike. No. You just
right.
no.
You said no.
Nah.
Would you get in a fight? Would you get in a ring with Tyson, Dennis, for $2
Yeah,
million?
this Tyson right now. Yeah.
Nah. Prime Iron Mike.
What's the payout? Do I get to go out
Two
like that
mil.
white boy did?
2 mil.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
yeah,
I would, but I
yeah.
mean, it's probably gonna be quick though. You know
But
what
you
I'm
gotta
No,
saying?
that
last.
depends.
No. You gotta last 3 rounds. No, two rounds.
Yeah.
Two rounds. 2 rounds.
That white boy ain't last 2 rounds. He got $2 million.
Well, we asking this black guy, are you gonna
No,
fight Mike
it ain't gonna
Tyson
be
for
no,
two
no, it
rounds?
ain't gonna be cool when they do it. The problem when I do it, right? Get that
It's
out the
no
way, right?
right. It's
That's
no way
what
in the
it ain't
world
gonna
you
do.
can last.
Would you get into the ring with him for two
You
I
minutes?
get
couldn't
a ring
last
with him
two
though.
rounds. You couldn't last 2 rounds with Mike
3
Tyson in his
minutes.
prime.
You gotta give me a year. I need a year training.
Already a million around. Would you try to do it?
Oh yeah, I do. I'll try to last 6 rounds.
Zara, would you
Man,
do it? A million around with
you
Tyson?
take one of them. You take one of them pinky shots.
I get my Martin on against Hearns.
So
I
you
ain't even
doing it?
running.
Nah,
You
I ain't
taking the
running. I gotta
hits?
get close to
no.
him because I don't want him to get a full
Nah,
extension
the
on this
closer you
fucking
get to
body shot.
Tyson, hell no.
Yeah, I need him to
He
get
ain't got
close to him.
no reach.
I don't want him to get that full extension on the body shots. You know, for him to wind up. No, I
Nah.
want it to be a little short point that he just can't get his arms together.
Yeah,
I'm
Nick said
gonna
he'd
Right.
get in the ring, but he ain't
put
lasting
all
two
his weight
rounds.
on him. Then I'm gonna do like the old school wrestlers do when they get tired. Start holding him for a little bit. You
I'm
know what
not
I mean?
getting
Wear
close
him
to
out.
Tyson, boy. I'm ducking him. Bro. I'm like,
Definitely gonna be on my bicycle. Definitely gonna
yeah,
be
because the closer you get, the dangerous he is. Because he
Yeah,
got
right.
that's
that
right.
short. He got that short reach.
As long as he don't hit me with that crazy ass uppercut, I got him. When he
Oh,
do that
to the
lean
body, to
shit,
the body,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
exactly. Exactly. That's
yeah,
why I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
getting close.
When he do that lean shit, that lean and
Exactly.
rock,
I'm
I'm just
telling
gonna
you, you
wait
gotta
for that
run.
fucker, that big ass head to go to that one side. I'm gonna hit him right
Man,
where that tattoo's supposed to be at. Pussy. That's what I'm gonna do.
that boy, he be going like this all the time.
Right.
Dang, boy, that hit my. Hey, he said make it kickboxing, and I'll do it. Like,
Yeah, you try and give him a fucking
yeah.
1,000 shin kicks. Motherfuckers think they slick. I'm gonna
Right.
shin kick the shit out of you all day.
dang. All right, then
Now,
shit. He
Mike was rough though, man. Mike was rough in his prime,
he
man.
my favorite fighter. I ain't gonna lie. He my favorite fighter.
Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
was rough in his prime. That's why a lot of people like Javante Tank Davis because that's what he reminded him a lot of, Mike Tyson in his prime.
For real? See, I haven't seen Tank. So.
Yeah,
And
you got
I
some
just
Tank punch.
remember,
Tank knocking motherfuckers out for no reason. Any punch he got, he knocking him out. He knocked one boy out on an uppercut. I think he broke his ankle on the way down.
oh
He
wow,
knocked Rolly out. Rolly was sticking to his game plan was cool, but he thought he had Tank because he was on the ropes. So he started giving him extra stuff and Tank Corey right in the face. Boom! He went right out. He was asleep on the rope.
Damn. See, I gotta. Yeah, I'm definitely
yeah, I
watching this
was
fight.
devastated when Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. Like, I mean, I was like, I probably walked around in the fog for like 2 or 3 days. Like, Mike just got knocked out.
Was
Like,
it a rematch?
no,
It was never
That
a
was
rematch.
what I was told on the backstory is that was one of what you call them setups. Some man
yeah,
named Don King. That was one of his
no, I
setups.
can't.
He
No,
Don
said,
King
"Current Mike, I'm
sent
just
all
kicking him
these
in his
drugs.
calf, so he can't
He said
walk."
Don King sent all these drugs and all his women to his room when he was in Tokyo.
well, no, like I told you guys, Mike Tyson said when he got into the ring with Buster Douglas, he had full blown syphilis. He
What?
said because if you look at that documentary, because see Buster Douglas came like a week before the fight. Mike went over to Tokyo like a month before. So Don King was hooking him up with all the prostitutes, all the Asian
Yeah.
prostitutes. And Mike Tyson said when he got in the ring with Buster Douglas, he had full blown syphilis. He said he couldn't feel his, he said it just like everything was just off. And he didn't realize that he had syphilis. You know what I'm saying? But he was just like, he felt terrible, but he was over there partying for a whole fucking month. They set him up
Damn.
though. Don King made a lot of money
Oh
off of
yeah.
that, and that actually hurt me too because God, what year was that? Zara's good with the years or whatever, but I
Well,
was so
what happened?
with
90,
Buster Douglas and
90
Mike
or
Tyson.
89.
Oh
I
shit!
couldn't believe I couldn't
He was supposed to
believe
fight Holyfield, so I believe
It was 90, wasn't it?
91.
when Buster Douglas won. I couldn't believe that Don King went and raised up. This is my man. Raised head of this is my man. I was like, how
To
Don King
bust
just turned on
Buster
Mike?
Douglas?
Yeah. because that was the whole thing. That's how Don King's contracts were. If you beat the champ, then he automatically is, you know what I'm saying? Like he has to promote your fight. So like he was gonna win. He's winning regardless. If Mike
You're
Tyson
right.
won
It was 90.
90, okay, yeah, I was fresh out of high school. I couldn't. I was like, man, Don King just really just turned on Mike Tyson.
All
Like I
right,
couldn't
real,
believe it. I was like, man, I thought that they was like boys.
I was fresh in high school.
damn.
Yeah.
I was. Hey, real quick before we go, he said Tank and Garcia have one similar opponent. Garcia knocked him out in the first, and Tank knocked him out in the eighth.
Yeah, that don't matter because styles make fights. I never use that. I mean, I might say it, use as an argument, but technically, just like in sports, when like Dallas beat such and such by 40, but then they beat them by 3, that don't really matter. I don't think it holds no weight, to be honest with you, at all. But that's just me. So.
All right, man. Stay tuned, baby. We out you, man. Might be tomorrow.
We out of here, baby.
Might be next week, man. But peace out. All right, Jay. You know how it go.
Man, let's go.